do you kind of reset on a day like this?
You know, we've played two really good teams on the road, and, you know, back-to-back weeks, you know, we haven't necessarily played our best, but we have to understand that we've still been in those close games, you know, without even playing our best. And so you have to have the understanding that the effort was there, you know, the thought and the process was there, and we just got to continue to finish.
Your role has increased the last 2 weeks. I mean, how do you feel like you've maybe fit in?
You know, I'm just trying to play my role. You know, I don't have any big theory in mind about any of it. You know, I'm just here every day, playing my part in the best way I can.
You played a lot alongside Kip, too, on Saturday. What's that like, you know, playing with him, and how do you feel like the way you guys played kind of in the middle of that defense?
That's my role, man. You know, I'll go to war with him and anybody else in that room, you know, no matter who I'm playing with. And I feel that I've developed that leadership and that mindset to kind of carry on. You know, Kip is a good player. He's a really good player, and he put that on show Saturday. You know, it was really fun. It really was. You know, we didn't get the outcome that we wanted, but it was fun.
How much have you maybe grown over the last year, your first year to now, where you are able to come in and play significantly?
Right, tremendously. You know, you have to. If you don't, it'll show. And you know, I felt that I've grown in a big way. You know, and it showed. I was able to help communicate with Kip. Kip was able to help communicate with me. You know, and that's just that part of. You know, we've been together since we've came in. You know, and the joke is he's from East and I'm from West Texas. You know, Kip and Kobie. Coach V gets us mixed up all the time. You know, but that's my guy. You know, and it was really, really fun.
That was going to be my question. How much do you guys, you and Kip, when you're out there together, lean on each other for that communication?
A lot. You know, I feel that Kip gets that vibe that I'm his big brother type. You know, I'm older than him. You know, I've always been a Mike. He's always been a Will, and you know, we've always been literally role brothers. And you know, so I feel that he's confident in me to know that I will never lead him astray. You know, it's like having that big brother. Genuinely, you know, growing up with him because we've grown up together, and it's been really fun.
The stuff you guys talk about in meetings, you get out there on the field and it's like reinforced. Like
right.
You're seeing what you thought you saw.
Oh yeah, definitely,
kind of
definitely. You know, you can go back and watch the tape. You know, from when I got in and when I got out. You know, I knew their game plan really well. You know, and Coach V does a really good job of giving us those points and those pointers of what they're going to do and how they get to it and what they like to do.
Did you see how maybe strong that connection with Kip is playing in an environment like that on Saturday where it's really loud, it's a rival, all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, definitely. You know, there was they ran what we call a 92, and Kip was supposed to have Brandon Presley. I think it was 3rd and 5, and he was wide open running our sideline. And Kip was supposed to have him. And if you go back and watch the play, I'm like yelling at Kip because I'm like, bro, like we ran that play so many times to that exact call. And you know, he didn't play it right. But it was fun to live out those moments together for sure. I wouldn't change it for the world.
Kobie, West Virginia has a mobile quarterback, Garrett Green. What kind of challenges do you see looking at that?
Right, he's a really good player. They have a really good running back as well. You know, it's going to be just like last week, just with a much more mobile quarterback, like you said. And we're here for the challenge for sure. You know, we've stepped up to the plate every week, and I think we're going to continue to do that.
What lessons do you take from last year's game at West Virginia?
Our fits, man. Coach V said that today in this meeting. He was just saying that it came down to our fits. He didn't play the whole game last year. I think he only came in at about the second half, late second quarter, I believe. And they did a lot of quarterback counter with him. And so it comes down to our fits and our mindset. Again, just like it did last week, we have to be dominant in the run game.
Danny's been out, but how much have you maybe leaned on him and learned from him this year?
Right, he's still a great leader. He was still vocal Saturday. You know, he was encouraging us, you know, when it wasn't going well. Because we got in there, they kind of struck us a little bit, you know, and you know, it was a lot for us at first. But we got settled in, and it was fine. But he was still a great vocal leader, you know, and it was really fun.
Do you feel like you've had to step up into that leadership role at all?
A little bit, you know, when you don't have that. You know, this team is full of leaders all over, and you know, Danny's the alpha male, and to be an alpha male, you have them around you as well. And you know, I think that's what he's been really great at, and that's what this program is really good at. As we continue to grow and have multiples.
Coach says Kip is a ball magnet, and he says you've got concrete in your helmet.
Yeah.
Did you guys play like that on Saturday?
I believe we did.
One had 15 tackles, and the other had several knockbacks.
Yeah, I believe we did.
Does he have other analogies for basically everybody, or is that just for his backers?
Oh man, it's a select few, but he has them for a lot of people for sure.
Anything colorful? Anything cool?
Not off the top of my head right now. He calls RJ Roberto. I can think of off the top of my head, but I can't think of a lot right now.
All right. Kobie, thanks.
Yep, thank y'all.